guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing my monthly favorites for March. However, for this video, I kind of really wanted to focus on older favorites. Products that haven't like just recently come out and things like that. Just like super favorites that have stood the test of time, I've used for quite a while. You know, just to encourage us to dip back into our collections and see what stuff we have at home so we don't have to, you know, run out to the stores where it's not safe. We shouldn't be doing that. Stay inside, people. Anyway, so yeah, today we just have a ton of products that I love that have been out for a while, and chances are you might already have some of these in your collection at home, and I might encourage you to start using them again. Also, everything that I share with you in this video I use to do this makeup look, and this tutorial is actually on my Instagram right now. If you guys want to head over to my Instagram, that girl SHAEXO, and give me a little follow and a little like there, you can check out this tutorial using all these awesome products I'm about to share with you. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is Scentbird. You guys know I've used Scentbird for a very long time. They were generous enough to sponsor my video right now, which I so appreciate. You guys know we're no strangers to Scentbird over here on my channel, but if you're new to my channel, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Scentbird is an awesome fragrance company where you can basically date a perfume without like full-on committing to it, which is super awesome. They sell pretty much every designer fragrance you can think of, except they come in these really awesome little travel-sized bottles. They twist up just like this. How freaking cute is that? They also pop right out, just like this, with the official label on there in case you forget what you ordered and you ended up really liking it. It does let you know exactly what fragrance it is, and you can see here it's a generous amount. They're just super easy. They pop right back in and twist right back down. Like I said, it's a great way to try a fragrance without committing to the whole huge expensive bottle. You guys know I freaking love perfume. I probably wear a little bit too much, but it's a great way to try the latest and greatest without having to invest in that full giant bottle that can be hundreds of dollars. You actually get about the same size as a rollerball fragrance that you would buy, like, you know, at any beauty store or department store, but it's half the price, which is freaking awesome. And they are authentic fragrances. Scentbird actually partners with these companies to provide this service, so you are getting the real deal just for a better price. And hi, they're freaking adorable. They actually get shipped to you in these beautiful little velvet pouches, just like that, so you can keep it safe in your bag, and it's just cute. I mean, hi, I love a little taste of luxury on a budget, especially right now. At Scentbird.com, they actually have over 450 designer fragrances for you to choose from, and this is a subscription service, so you can have one fragrance shipped to you every month. You can also sign up for their upgrade system now, where you can actually get 2 to 3 fragrances a month shipped out in your subscription. By the way, I do have a discount code for you guys. You can get 30% off with my discount code. I will link that down below for you guys. They also have free shipping, which is awesome, saving you even more money. And they have everything. Gucci, Prada, Kate Spade, you name it, they have it. So let me tell you guys about the scents that I chose this month. So the first one I showed you is Nest. This is Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. And this one is just, you guys know I'm a bad describer, but I mean, it's hibiscusy. Is that even a word? A little coconutty, but still like perfumey and romantic. So this scent here was actually my first ever high-end perfume I ever bought in real life. I went through it years ago. I never picked up another one. I saw it on their website and I freaked out. This is Dolce & Gabbana. I'm gonna say number 3 because I don't know how to pronounce it. L'Impératrice et de Toilette, something like that. This is the best perfume in the world. This is like hands down, other than C by Giorgio Armani. That was my wedding day perfume. It's my favorite. But this one though, it makes me feel young and hot. It's like grapefruity. It's sexy. The next one I got is Burberry Body. This is like specifically why I love Scentbird. I actually got this one because I used to swear I hated it. I swore I hated Burberry Body. Then recently my friend was wearing it and I was like, whoa, I love that on you. And of course fragrances, you know, sit different on different people, but I thought this is the perfect way for me to actually try it again without investing, because I swore I did not like it, but it smelled so good on her. I had to give it another shot. And that's what I mean by, like, you know, kind of dating it without committing to it. And the last one I got is Gucci Envy Me. I have a lot of Gucci fragrances. This is one I have not tried yet. I always love how they smell. It's like more sophisticated. Ooh, this one smells so good. And like I said, you guys, it's a monthly subscription. You get one in the mail every month, or you can upgrade. So if you guys want to check out Scentbird, I will of course link them down below. Again, you can use my 30% off discount code, and that will actually make your first month subscription only $10, which is slamming. Thank you again, Scentbird, for sponsoring my video, and let's get on to my next product. Okay, so I'm going to be going in kind of random order. I'm going to first start with eyeshadow palettes, and specifically what I'm using today is the ColourPop It's All Good palette. For some reason, I feel like I didn't live swatch this one. I can't remember to be sure. However, it is banging. God, she's beautiful. I did this entire eye look, gold glitter and all, just with this palette. I mean, if you love color, this is great. It is mostly warm tones, so bear that in mind if you prefer more cool tones, but I'm a warm tone girl. You know, I'm working on getting over my fear of purple, so so I haven't dove into these just yet, but we'll get there. Baby steps, you know what I mean? But today, I'm sure you can imagine, I use most of these warm rounds here. This all over the lid and gold star right in the center there, or the inner corner, and oh, she is beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the texture of this palette too, by the way. Like, it like comforts my soul to rub it. Was that weird? I don't know, but amazing. And I know a lot of people pick this up, so hopefully if you're stuck at home right now, it's a good time for you to break it out and create some new looks. Definitely tag me if you do. Second favorite right now is ColourPop All That. I can't get enough of this freaking palette. I believe this was from the Valentine's Day collection. It all starts to fade, you guys. I try so much. I can't ever remember what collection is like what, basically. I mean, my God, breathtaking. On an average day where I like a little bit of red, but nothing too aggressive, I really just stick to this row. Maybe just a hint of this, because I always love a little definition in the crease, but not too much. But if you want to go full on glam, like, damn girl, I don't know what would be better. This has everything. This shadow, unreal. To die for, okay? And the glitter, oh my God, the glitter, gorgeous. This will probably go down in like my top 10 ColourPop palettes of all time, because I love reds. I love these types of colors. It has glitter, it has everything I love in it, and so good. This next palette, I mean, we are all so freaking familiar with it, and I actually think we're all tired of it by this point, but I still find myself grabbing it often because I know how to use it. I know what shades I like. You'll notice mine's disgusting. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. Do you remember when this first came out and we all flipped our lids for it? And now, since like ColourPop's a thing and like brands are getting a little more adventurous with their color selections, this is kind of a snooze fest, but it doesn't change the fact that I freaking love it and I do use it a lot. So I gotta shout it out. I've been wearing this the most since, you know, not buying and trying new makeup. It's just good. It's got neutrals, it's got mattes, it's got little shimmers, and a few pops of color if you prefer that. It's just, ugh, I do love it. It's like I hate to love it, you know what I mean? It's boring, but she gets the job done really well. That's what I mean. And the next palette is my Natasha Denona Star palette. Recently, I've been trying to bust out my Natasha Denonas a little bit more because I spent so much on these freaking palettes. Sorry, mine's disgusting. Like I said, I've been playing a lot. So far, I'm really sticking to this side of the column. I've been trying to use these two shades a lot. They're kind of my favorite in the palette. This side, honestly, I could like leave it. I wish they would have just sold this by itself. Honestly, like I think that's just a cool palette on its own. I didn't need all this. I don't even really hop over here very much, but I love this side. So I've just been trying to play with it because like I said, I spent so much money on it and it just sits there and I need to use it more. So been busting that baby out. Let's jump to face primers real quick. I've been loving the Laura Mercier hydrating primer. I prefer the oil-free one. I think it's just their original primer, but it's oil-free. That's my favorites. However, right now I am a little dry in the skin. I've been doing a lot of peels and things like that, so I like to have that little added moisture in there, so the hydrating works really nice for that. Lately, for just like, literally just like right here, this is where my worst pores are, it seems, like just right here in my face and on my nose, ColourPop All-Star. I think it really does fill them in, and it feels just like, I don't know, like it feels like it's actually doing work. I can say that the Laura Mercier one, where I love it for hydration, I don't know how good of a primer it is. You know what I mean? I'm really tough on primers. I like this one because it makes my skin feel good and my makeup doesn't get like cracky throughout the day. So I guess it's a good primer. I don't know. I think I'm using the word primer like too literally, but this one's a freaking primer. Like it is crazy, crazy good. Normally I hate mattifying primers, but this one I really, really like for some reason. So did I even say the name yet? ColourPop All-Star Primer. This came out forever ago, but within the past year, but still oldie but a goodie, you know. Let's jump to foundation. So what I'm wearing today, and honestly what I've been wearing the most are probably about 2-3 months, my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I can't get away from this guy, and honestly, I don't want to. I love how it makes my skin look. The coverage is phenomenal. It's super cheap. Not super cheap, but it's not like a Fenty foundation or anything like that, you know what I mean? And she's so good. If they ever change this formula, if they ever touch it ever in life, I might sue because I'll be so furious. I'm just kidding, L'Oreal. Oh my God, I won't sue you. Please don't send me a cease and desist. Thank you. It is so good. And you got your SPF 25 in there. And I mean, hi, the coverage is just phenomenal. I feel so pretty when I wear this foundation. I hate saying that, but I do. It's like good for my confidence. It feels good. Cannot say enough good things about this. If you have this in your collection, dig her out. If you're having a bit of a mucky day because we're stuck at home, throw some of this baby on and I'm telling you, you will be shining like diamonds, girl, from the inside out. You know what I mean? It is so good. The next one is my Catrice HD Liquid Cover Foundation. I mean, hi. Wow, did this have a moment months ago go in the beauty community. I'm still loving it. The reason I've actually dug this out in like the past 2 weeks is because, you know, it's super liquidy, right? It's in kind of like this dropper formula situation. I worry about it, like, I don't know, I hate like liquid sitting very long. I feel like they need to be shaken up and moving and like run through quickly. I worry how long these will stay good for. Does that make sense? There's no particular reason. I worry about real liquidy stuff like sitting around. I don't know. But back into it hardcore. I love to actually mix this with my moisturizer or with the Laura Mercier primer just for like mornings. Like I want to look a little fresh. Alok's working from home, so I'm trying to be a little more cute during the day right now. Normally I'm a slob kebab until I'm like filming, and then I look okay from here, and then down there it's a mess. But you know, he's home. I'm trying to look cute, trying to be like, you know, wifey, like, honey, can I make you coffee? And just like, you know, have a little fresh complexion. I don't know. Time he thinks I'm not wearing makeup, and I totally am. He's like, babe, I love you without makeup. You look so good. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. I feel like such a disaster. Meanwhile, I like mix my Catrice with my primer or a little moisturizer. You put some mascara, they have no freaking idea. They're clueless. It's insane. So good. So good. So thank you, Catrice. Thank you. Keeping my marriage going. Let's talk about concealer. So this is probably no surprise to you. I've used this quite a lot in my tutorials. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. Not super old, not super new either. Definitely came out 2019, I believe, but amazing coverage for being a drugstore concealer. It is really, really good. Definitely a more natural finish, like comparing it to like say Tarte Shape Tape, I'd say it's a little lighter, a little less coverage, but you can build it beautifully. And it has a giant doe foot applicator, which for some reason I just freaking love. It's very Tarte Shape Tape-esque, not quite as good, but like pretty good, you know what I mean? Also from the drugstore side, and also I'm paranoid, I hope this is not being discontinued. A few weeks back, I could not find a new one in stores. This is the Flower Beauty Concealer. I love this. It gives a beautiful glow. It's gorgeous. I mean, the glow really doesn't count for me because I do set it with powder, but still, it looks really, really good. If I didn't have all these fine lines under my eyes, I just wouldn't even set it, but I have to set my concealer. I just do or I'm a mess. But it's so good, and I'm terrified that it's being discontinued. I'm worried about Flower Beauty in general. I hope they're doing okay. I have a lot of products I love from Flower Beauty, and I don't know, I just get this feeling with it that I don't see a lot of people talking about them. I worry that one day it'll be no more. I hope that's not the case, but they are a brand I kind of worry about for some reason. I don't know. I just get a feeling. I hope that they're okay. Ugh, I am so back into this in a hardcore way. This is the Fenty Beauty Concealer, specifically the shade 160. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can tell right now, but it actually surprisingly is like a lot more rosy than it is neutral or yellow. Normally I hate pink concealers, but this one really does help with any color correcting. Like it just brightens me up. I feel so like bright and like well lifted under the eyes, where normally I feel like a total drab and I'm really tired. I love this formula. I love the color. Shade 160. It's, oh, I thought it was gonna say like a name. Nope, just 160. But yeah, Pro Filter Concealer. So good. So good. So good. Let's get into cheek color for a second. One that I'm shocked that I am liking right now, because when I first tried it, I didn't think I loved it. I've been using it for about a week now, and I love it. I'm wearing it today. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Gold Rush blush. Honestly, I think my makeup tastes are changing a little bit, because I usually hate, or I used to hate, any blush color that had shimmer in it. I mean, to this day, anytime I have one that has a little shimmer in it, I like kind of say like, you guys know I don't love the shimmer in blushes. I gotta say, I'm kind of really digging it. I do have highlighter on as well, but I don't know, it gives a nice oomph to the face. It's really pretty. It's kind of a, you know, just like a nice corally color. It's not too bright or vibrant. It's very soft. I mean, I pack it on. You know I love my blush, but you don't have to wear it as aggressively as I do. It's good, you guys. She's really, really good. So yeah, I've been enjoying this again. I'm glad I'm getting back into it. I mean, you can see I'm like really getting in there. So really, really good stuff. I want to get back into my Benefit products a little bit more. I've really been neglecting them. The next blush is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Diffused Heat Blush. This was probably the first product I ever bought from Hourglass, like years ago. Okay, this baby is old, but she is so pretty. Clearly, I gravitate towards the corally colors. I will say on some people, I worry about this getting a little ashy because it has those huge streams of like creaminess in there, like a cream color, but I like it on my skin. It's much, much softer. It really is like a diffused situation, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get a lot of pigment it unless you're like packing it on, and then it kind of looks a little weird. But I love it for a real quick dab on. Get a little color in your cheeks, you know? Next one is a ColourPop blush sticks. This is in the shade Aloha. Now, I don't know how new this one is. This is the one product I was hoping isn't too new, but she has been my go-to, especially, I mean, it's perfect. If you like a warm tone blush, I love it because I feel like if I wear this, I don't necessarily have to have bronzer on. I don't need to have a lot of anything. It just really warms up your face and puts a little life back into there. I'll even run it across my eyelids if I'm being lazy. Oh, Aloha. So beautiful. I hope this was a limited edition. I'm gonna have to look into that because I might need backups. No, I don't. I need to stop thinking I need backups all the time. That's one thing I'm trying to change about myself. Like, another great thing will come out. No more backups, Shay. That's what I'm telling myself. So good though. If you have this in your collection, pull that baby out. Put her to use. For bronzers, this one has shocked me. This is one I would not have touched unless there was this whole situation going on right now where we're kind of stuck inside and I'm honestly a little freaking bored. So I'm using products I haven't used a lot in the past. This is the Hoola Beauty Quickie Contour Stick. I don't even know if they still freaking make this, but I love the color. I love the color. It really is kind of like their Hoola bronzer, but in a stick form. Do not use a lot. That has been my learning curve with this. I use much too much and it blends out really far. But what I like about it is once it's done blending, like, it's dry. It's weird. It's not creamy, nothing. It is completely dry. It just blends in beautifully. It's seamless. I suck at cream contouring. Honest to God, it terrifies me. I'm so glad we're not like super into cream contouring anymore. I mean, do you guys remember when ABH first came out with their cream contour palettes and like every video ever was like these super intense cream contouring videos with the contour and the highlight and the blush and it was like, it was like insane. Terrified me. And I was like, shit, I can't be a beauty YouTuber anymore because I can't do that. I just can't. It's not me. I'm really too low maintenance for that, believe it or not. This is perfect for anyone else who is afraid of all that cream contouring. It's light and easy and just gives you a nice amount of color. For powder bronzer, I got away from this for a few months. I'm getting back into it hardcore. This is the Fenty Beauty Inda Sun highlighter, Inda Sun bronzer. If you have fair skin, this is for you. It is very light, very light. So light you can hardly see it on my finger, but it works on my face for some reason. Like, look at that. Extremely light. So for the fairest of the fair, I highly recommend this. I do pack it on clearly. It is a great bronzer. I love that it's matte and it just works. I use it for my nose contour, my cheeks. Fantastic. Next, let's do highlighter. So this first one, it's like somewhat like a drugstore brand, right? I mean, it's a little more expensive, but I do love their products. This is Pixie Beauty Subtle Sunrise little highlighter duo. I mean, you guys have seen me use this a trillion times. It is so beautiful. Look at that. She is gorgeous. Like, I can't even, look at that. It's insane. So pigmented, so glowy. The one thing I hate is I feel like I can barely use the rosy one because it's really just, it's a little too deep on my skin, but this one is fantastic. I don't know if they sell this in a single, but I would love it in a single because it's pretty much all I use from this palette. I swirl them both because I don't want to waste it, but that's my all-star right there, right there. So good. I prefer it to the Jaclyn Hill highlighters, honestly. And she's like the highlight queen, and I'm not saying her stuff's terrible. I'm just saying, like, I will take this over the Jaclyn Hill highlighters like 1,000 times over. Same with this one from Melt. I've had this for a long time. This is the Melt Stargazer highlighter. I hope they still sell this. I don't know if they do. You guys can tell, I kind of just like this kind of very light tan, kind of beigey highlighter. I need something that's not going to be too dark, you know. They're actually very similar. The Pixie one and this one, I would say this one's just a little less metallic. The Pixie Beauty one is like super metallic. This is a little more toned down. I have it on today and so freaking good. I can't. Lastly, let's talk about lips. So I've been pretty chill with lips unless I'm actually filming a video. This has been my go-to because I just like the amount of color it gives. This is the ColourPop Just a Tint Lip Crayon in the shade Overexposed. If you're very minimal, don't have a lot time, I don't know, or you just don't want a lot, I love this color. Look at this. It's just like the perfect little bit of something without being too much. And again, I just want to say, I know like everyone hates the grapefruit scent of it. I love it. I love the smell of grapefruit. So I don't know, I'm so sad how many people hate that. So bear that in mind. Don't go purchasing it if you hate the scent of grapefruit because it is so grapefruity. I love it, but I'm gonna tell you, the majority hates it. So don't trust me, like go with your gut. Now, Now, this lip liner, I'm wearing it today. I almost didn't include this in my video because today was actually the first time I ever used it, but I love this freaking lip combo, so I thought I would include it, but just, you know, totally so you guys know, this is the first day I used it. I'm including it just because it looked great together, and I'm going to show you the other thing I have on top of it. So I thought it's kind of like a pair deal. I didn't want you to just try the liquid lipstick and be like, oh, this doesn't look the same. It's definitely this lip liner. This is the Laura Mercier Rosewood lip liner. She is beautiful. Look at that. I will say, however, I think NYX probably has 1,000 lip liners that look just like this color. This is not a unique lip liner color, but I love this lip liner. I mean, it did a really good job. I just think it's gorgeous, and I love a pencil lip liner. I'm getting out of like the automated lip liners. I love the smell of the pencil. Is that ridiculous? Anyway, so this wasn't such a favorite. I mean, I really like it, but the main thing I wanted to talk about here was the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Bear With Me. I have it on today. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I think they pair so well together. Look at that color combo. Isn't that beautiful? This is just a little lighter, a little baby pinker. This one's a little warmer, and I think together they just made the most awesome lip. I love this look so much. So sad that I can't go out and show it off, but that's okay. I can show you guys. All right, so I just have two other things to show you guys. One, listen, right now, as we're all stuck inside, it is the time for us to stop making excuses. We need to clean all our brushes, okay? I am on my second day of trying to clean all of my brushes, like fully shampooing them, and I gotta give it up to my Sigma Beauty Sig Magic brush shampoo. This stuff is awesome. This is the liquid version. They also have a foam version. They're both great. I prefer the liquid. I think it's a little more, I don't want to say aggressive, but I feel like it's stronger, even though I'm pretty sure it's the same, just different like consistencies. I'm a sucker for the liquid. I just, you know, squirt it on my brush and give it a good rub on my Sigma brush mat. They have those cleaning brush mats. Fantastic. I just want to encourage you guys, you know, right now, if you're stuck at home, let's clean these brushes. Seriously, God knows mine needed it. The second thing, just with all the hand sanitizing and all the cleaning and all the hand washing, like, I don't know about anybody else, but my hands are like raw. You can see around my knuckles, like they are freaking dry. This has been my savior. I've told you guys about this before. This truly is like a favorite. I have them all over my house, every single bathroom, in the kitchen. This is the Miss Meyer's Clean Day hand lotion. It is so freaking good. It's a lavender scent, which is my favorite. Now, this is not like anti-microbial or bacterial, nothing like that. This is not a cleaning thing. But just if your hands are getting a little raw like mine, this is fantastic. Please also let me know what hand lotions you love. I'm a hand lotion addict. Oh God, she smells so good. I could go on about this forever. I honestly put this everywhere. I love it. Yeah, you guys, so that is it for my favorites right now. Like I said, I try to really just do things I already had in my collection. I do have a lot of newer product favorites, but I don't want to do that right now. We'll wait. It feels weird to do that right now. So I hope this video encourages you to jump into your collections and see what you have. Also, if you guys try to recreate this look, again, the tutorial is on my Instagram. Definitely tag me. I'd love to see your photos. I hope you guys are doing good, being safe, staying well, staying happy, staying healthy. Let's get through this together, you guys. Stay inside. I love you so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!